Welcome back to Nails of Interest, everyone. Today is following up on a couple of tags I received about your first stamping experiences. I will try to list the questions that I'm answering in the description for sure. I'll try to put them on screen. The first question is, when did you first start stamping? Well, Guylene started this, by the way, everybody. So thank Guylene for this if you get tagged. First question is, when did you first start stamping? Well, to be honest, it was less than a year ago because I was intimidated by stamping. I'll give you something to look at while we're here. I've watched so many channels, so many channels. Show you my new one. I watched so many channels, I can't even name them all. I watched mostly though, the first stamping channels that I can remember I watched that are mostly stamping or were at the time was Jellylicious and Glitter Shine Nails. Then I've started in with a whole bunch watching Clear Jelly Stamper. I did buy one of their large plates, one of their small plates. They're rather expensive. I do love them, the layering plates. They're just a bit out of my budget. Most of you that have watched my channel know that I had bought this earlier in the year, lost my bling. It's looking pretty bad. I do love it though. But since then, I've got the dupe, and that's my new favorite stamper. I jumped ahead. So when I first started stamping, it's been less than a year. How'd that go? Not very good. How long did it take me to get my first successful mani done? As soon as I got my first stamping polish in. I'm not going to go over all the questions in order. When did you decide to start doing it on YouTube? I started in January. Trivia. My first video was about a gel polish that I just loved, and I blame Baby Girl Nails, and I'm tagging you in this. Jamie from Baby Girl Nails, you need to talk about your stamping now. That's why I got into it. Just a little hobby here. It's not just, I don't normally do a lot of stamping, but this is a stamping tag. I'll link Guylene's video below so that you can see everything. She's going to list everyone's videos as well. What stamping polish did you use? Well, the first time I didn't use a stamping polish, I used a regular polish. Most likely it was an Avon because I had tons and tons of Avon. My first stamping polish, however, I waited for my Amazon Prime order to come in, and I got this box. I still have the box. Is Bundle Monster. Didn't even realize it was Bundle Monster. I was calling it BMC. They're black and they're white. That's my first stamping polish. Still love them. Still have them. Been less than a year. Of course, I still have them. My first stamper. So that's the actual thing. Your first actual stamper was a Born Pretty stamper. Very economical. It worked. It was the polish's fault and my fault that it didn't work the first time. But as soon as I used the Bundle Monster, I believe I used it in white the very first time. I remember that. It hasn't been that long. My journey's been since all these cool clear stampers come out. I won't even buy one that's not clear. Okay, that's a lie. I bought a pen style that's not exactly clear, but that's for some tiny images I want to do. Do you own any brands of the entire plates for stamping polishes? No way. There's just too many plate collections, too many stampers, too many brands. I can't keep up. This was my second stamper, by the way. It's dual-ended, but it's clear. It was actually sent to me by accident when I was trying to buy this one off of Wish. I went straight to the Born Pretty store and got this recently. Got 5 of those babies. So this was actually technically my second purchase, but it was sent to me by accident. Then I went straight for the CJS because I was having a hard time finding that dupe. This works excellent, but it is at least $10 US. This was under $5. I also like my Born Pretty like this. It does have a bottom on it though, just for those that are into that. But it's great for my She Modern. I've already got some sitting on here ready to go for next time. I don't even use that for stamping. I might still use this one once in a while. This is my lovely dovey. This is my go-to. I can't live without it. Let's see. Okay, any entire brands of plates or polishes? No, can't afford them all. If you could only use one stamp of polish from now on, what would you be? I would have to say Born Pretty. It's cheap. It's available anytime I want it. It's there. I do have a discount code now. It's available. They've got tons of colors. I've got about 10 of them. Love it. But this was actually my second stamp polish purchase, the CJS. Love it. It's very potent stuff. I do love it. I've just gotten into the Moira, and they do have some that stamp in unusual ways. I'm going to get into a few videos on that soon. And of course, there's a Nicole Diary thrown in there just because it was a gorgeous blue. And remember, Born Pretty's redoing all their bottles. Nope, I lied. Back up. This was actually my second purchase. I bought every color I could find on eBay. Half of them came broke. Don't buy this, by the way. Get right into that. Don't buy this. I still use the silver. I just used it yesterday on a nail art video that's coming out. This is PINPAI. I'm sorry I didn't pass this along earlier. The silver works great. I love it. My second successful stamp, full mani, was with this and the white from Bundle Monster. Most of the colors, however, are clear. When you stamp, they're just so clear. They do stamp, they're not opaque. I don't like them. I like the silver, and it's a very, very strong odor. Just putting that out there. Some of them are, we all know that. Same questions on stampers. This is my favorite. I would choose this if it was my only stamper. Plates, if I had to stick with one brand, it would probably be Born Pretty. Same reason for the stamper. It's cheap, it works, they're etched great. Every country can buy them, so if I use them in a video, anybody watching can buy it. I like that about it, but I do have a few other favorites. And I'll show you the actual very, very first image I ever stamped. If I can find it. My first set was a set of 5 Born Pretty plates. It came with this in it. One of these was my first image I ever tried, and it came out lovely when I did it with the white Bundle Monster or the silver Pinier. This is Born Pretty plate L052. It's their Mandela. I bought it in a set. Since then, I bought the Pequeen. You can get these on Amazon or most Walmarts in the US. But my second one was actually just after Christmas time. I just used the snowflakes. I mixed it in with snowflakes from another stamping set I won in December. That was a very cool mani. I'm gonna do it again this year. I loved it. Also, like What's Up plates. I've only got one. I've got What's Up A011. It's got a lot of fall stuff in it. I was gonna do an April shower mani, forgot all about it. I bought this for the fall leaves specifically. There's a lot of fall images on here. It's got the branch, loved it. And then Kaylilia turned me on to the Luna plates, love those. I was also turned on to the Moira. Bought those from Protect Solutions. It's an earlier video. Here's another Pequeen. Oh, that's the same one. I've got two different ones of theirs. So from one innocent purchase of 5 plates from Born Pretty, and then a win of 5 tiny plates from Beauty Big Bang, grew a whole collection of plates. I still don't have as many as most of you guys have. Girls have. I will tell you one thing. This is the typical first plate buy that most people do. So this is what typically people buy for their first stamping set. This was just an Amazon purchase. I got it just for the little images because I like, sorry, I'm still clicking. I like stamping these on to my nails. I like to color in flowers and what have you. I did birds and roses and stuff earlier this year. I stamp it onto a foil glue covered nail, stamp the image on, put some of my translucent sheen modern glitter over it, and then just touch the glitter with a Sharpie. It doesn't cross borders from the stamp. Some people just stamp without the glitter or color without the glitter. I like the glitter added effect. This glitter will turn clear after. You won't see the white. It will turn clear after you stamp. I'll be doing a few videos on that. I don't recommend it. It came with this. Metal scrapers is a big no-no. I already knew that. This cheapy little thing, I'm not using it. I'm not even going to give it to somebody. I don't know why I still have it. I guess just to show everybody. This would be the typical first stampers, but I went straight for a clear. I was lucky enough to start stamping in the age of clear stampers. I don't think I'll be buying any that aren't clear. I do have the marshmallow in the bottom of my CJS. I mean, y'all know the CJS. It still works even though there's no bling in it. I just don't like that you can't see it. The Born Pretty one has very, very tacky marshmallow in there. And remember, you can shrink images. You can enlarge. You can shrink images too using these. It's just cool. I haven't tried that myself. This is my #1 favorite stamper. I love it, love it, love it. Only used it once so far. But this was my #1 first stamper. Still a Born Pretty. So I guess I'm a Born Pretty kind of gal. Since my polish, my stamper, and plates are all Born Pretty. Let me see if I missed any questions. And that was all the questions that Guylene had. I was called out, or I was tagged by Guylene. I didn't even see it in the description box until I went to pull up the questions for this video. But Pumpkin Nail Arts while she's working on getting her PC fixed, she tagged me on Instagram. Girly Girl Nails tagged me last night. So I've got 3 tags for this. I'm tagging Glitzy Nails UK and Baby Girl Nails. Since you got me on YouTube, you need to do yours too. Share your story. I send Guylene your link. Again, I wouldn't trade in my Born Pretty items for nothing. That's my go-to. I do like Moira. I do like everything here. I hate this stuff though. Gotta tell you that. I hate this stuff. Don't buy this stuff. The silver's great. The gold came in broke. Can't tell you on the gold. But every color I have, I've got. I went crazy and bought. Now these, granted, they're not even a year old. When it was brand new, it didn't work. I'll show you right on my mat here. Nobody ever is mentioning if they have a mani mat or not. I do have a Twinkle Tea mani mat shown in earlier videos. Look at how it goes on sheer. I mean, it does work per se. It's just so clear. Look at that. I mean, yeah, it's not a dark color, but it's over white here, and you still can't see it. Any color of theirs is like that. I don't like it, but I'll use it for something. I mean, we're not going to throw away perfectly good polish, or we're not going to throw away polish just for the sake of throwing away polish. So it does work. It's just so light. Even the light Born Pretties show up much more. I just don't like it. Their silver, however, shows up. I mean, you can't see the image through it here. You can see that image through. Look how easy this stamps. I'm not doing this for like stamping for the sake of stamping. See, it shows up so much better. In person, I can't see this hardly. You see what I see. I'm looking at it in the Finder right now. I mean, it does stamp well. It's just not. I wouldn't buy it again. Put it that way. I wouldn't buy it again. Silver, yeah. But this is really cheap. And these were less than $1. So you get what you pay for sometimes. Except for the case of Born Pretty, Nicole Diary. Those were good. So that's my answer to the tag. What your first experiences were with stamping. I haven't been doing it very long. I've only been on YouTube since January. All your fault, Baby Girl Nails. You got me started. I do thank everyone who subscribed to me. I have a lot more videos coming. I've already filmed quite a few. I'm doing a lot of requests right now. I hope you'll stick around, send more people my way. I'm wanting to get that dip powder video started. It's just working out the last details with the company has been a little bit of a problem for me, as we're in totally different time zones. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my stamping story. It's not very long of a stamping story, but it's there. What can I say? Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you here next time. Hit subscribe down below if you haven't already. Give this a thumbs up. Head on over to everyone else's channel in the Guylene's video. Sharing the fun. Share your stamping. I also tag everyone who's watching this. If you have a channel, Instagram, post some of your stuff about your stamping experience. I'd just like to hear it. It's a fun little thing. Get to know everybody. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe down there. I know quite a few people watch but don't subscribe. I really appreciate it. It does help channels out. If you subscribe to me and you have content, I will try to subscribe you back. If I don't, mention it down below in the comments. Say, hey, I'm a new subscriber. Give me a subscribe back. I will. Eventually I will watch. Time just gets away from me sometimes. Some days I just sit down and watch tons of YouTube videos. Tons. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you here next time. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Until then, you be you. I'll be me. Bye-bye.